back to New Rockstars. It's me, MT, and Multiverse of Madness is about to answer a lot of the burning questions that we had after the chaotically magical season of WandaVision last year. But since it has been a whole ass year since we've last gotten a nice relaxing vacation to Westview, New Jersey, which is a very popular destination, I thought it would be fun if we reminisced on some of those unresolved mysteries that WandaVision left dangling for us after a season finale full of absolutely insane moments and revelations. Because there are a good number of plot threads that are likely to be picked up and addressed in Wanda Maximoff's next major MCU adventure in Multiverse of Madness. So let's just dive into it, my nerd babies, because we got some stuff to talk about. But before I do, make sure to hit up newrockstarsmerch.com to pick up the latest Obsession shirt inspired by Moon Knight, Tomb of the Moon God. It's not going to be around forever, so pick that up today so you can have one just in time for Moon Knight to show up in the Midnight Suns, because you know it's coming. You know the Midnight Suns are coming, so make sure you have your Moon Knight shirt today. Alright, so one of WandaVision's greatest cliffhangers is, of course, the series' final moments of Wanda Maximoff making some tea and reading a light novel written by one of the darkest, most vile forces in the known universe. And no, I'm not talking about the Deathly Hallows, I'm talking about the Darkhold. A different DH. This is, of course, after Wanda would steal the Darkhold from the possession of Agatha Harkness before locking the Dark Mad Witch in a prison of her own mind. But of course, before Wanda does, Agatha Harkness warns her of the dangers of her own power combined with the dark dooms that dwell with the damned of the Darkhold.
You have no idea what you've unleashed. You're gonna need me.
If I do, I know where to find you.
Wait.
So at some point in Multiverse of Madness, we are definitely going to find out exactly what Wanda has been doing during her time in seclusion and just how much she's learned from the Darkhold to cause her to become the ultra-powered up Illuminati headquarters destroying force to be reckoned with that we see in the trailers. Because much like Agatha mentions in WandaVision, Wanda's biggest problem wasn't power, because Wanda was like juiced up, one of the most powerful beings in the universe. No, it was her severe ignorance towards even the basic elements of the magical world.
Power isn't your problem, it's knowledge.
And it is quite clear that Wanda for sure took those words to heart and has been feeding her mind with the dangerous influence of this dark demonic dictionary. And since it seems heavily implied that Agatha Harkness became too corrupted by the Darkhold's influence to be left alive by the witches of Salem, Wanda's super creepy vibe in the Multiverse of Madness trailers makes so much sense and very much implies in my eyes that we will be seeing much more of how the Darkhold is driving the Scarlet Witch into a world of madness. Because my nerd babies, if you turn your nerd baby Bibles to the Book of Carnage, chapter 8, page 6, you will find that when you use the Darkhold, you just don't use the Darkhold. The Darkhold uses you. And speaking of Agatha Harkness, with her own Disney Plus show on the way with House of Harkness, we will likely be seeing what our favorite nosy neighbor has been up to as the citizens of Westview all collectively heal from their shared televised trauma, and possibly start to see the measures by which Agatha has been trying to break herself free from Wanda's spell of being trapped in the body of this nosy neighbor Agnes that isn't actually who Agatha really is. With the title of the Agatha-centric show, House of Harkness, possibly referring to a metaphorical house built in Agatha Harkness's head, with the entire show being set within Agatha's own mind palace as she navigates her way through the memories of her past, much like she forced Wanda to relive her own tragic memories in the show, and sort of how we see Mark and Steve journey through a mind palace of their own making in episode 5 of Moon Knight. But in the case of this sequel to Doctor Strange, we also do know that Agatha Harkness shares a mission extremely similar to that of the pissed off, evil Baron Mordo, which is taking magical power from people that they both deem undeserving. So in the case of Multiverse of Madness, we could see this original recipe Mordo being the one who helps Agatha break through Wanda's spell so they can both team up together to steal everyone's magic. Because Mordo only started doing this. Agatha's been doing this for centuries. But another important thing to note with Agatha is what she was saying when she was first reading the Darkhold to Wanda in the WandaVision finale, mainly about the prophecy of the Scarlet Witch and how the Scarlet Witch is destined to destroy the world with a power that surpasses that of the current and even former Sorcerer Supreme, Wang and Stephen Strange. Well, if there's anything that these Multiverse of Madness trailers have been doing well, it's been establishing that this version of Wanda Maximoff is going to be the strongest that we have ever seen her to date, with her being able to apparently go head to head with what looks like to be a variant of Captain Marvel, a hero that Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige has stated on numerous occasions to be the strongest character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I said strongest. I didn't say most powerful, I said strongest. Though, technically she would be the most powerful. She's a raptor, just like God. Yeah, she's a resurrection. Yeah, no. But while Wanda's power levels are without question, what is with plenty of question is just how she will end up becoming this harbinger of the world's destruction like Agatha Harkness says. Because from the Multiverse of Madness trailers, we do get a sense that a Darkhold structure will come into play at some point that will likely tie into this dark, ominous prophecy. Along with these creatures from recent TV spots that many people on the internet have said resemble the dark author of the Darkhold, Chthon. So I fully expect whatever apocalypse scenario that Agatha Harkness was warning Wanda had just unleashed in WandaVision to manifest itself at this Darkhold temple in the film. Like, that is straight up the Act 3 temple in my opinion. And of course, we gotta talk about Wanda's entire family, because it's the whole reason for the season. First of all, where the hell did White Vision go? Because, like, dude learned something new at his local library and then checked the fuck out. Well, an important thing to note here before he did is that White Vision is now technically a chaos being like Wanda, as of the very end of WandaVision episode 8, when human ass floss Tyler Hayward uses Wanda Maximoff's chaos magic to power up S.W.O.R.D's new updated version of Vision. So while this Vision has indeed been restored with the original memories of the Vision, there is a very significant chance, in my opinion, coursing within his vibranium body will begin to affect his behavior, much like the chaos magic that courses within Wanda has been slowly affecting her mental stability and amplifying her existing depression over time, ever since she had the chaos magic within her amplified by the Mind Stone. Chaos magic is a highly emotional source of energy. And guys, our friends at the Epic Hero shop have some of the coolest shirts and merch. When the Thor Love and Thunder trailer dropped, they asked us for some help with zooming in and enhancing, and were able to recreate the trucker hat that Thor wears during his training montage, and you can get one for your own training montage. And they even have a new Spider-Man No Way Home shirt with Peter Parker's face, and who the hell is this? It's both very clever and the only one of its kind. And a very cool shirt to wear to the theater to see Multiverse of Madness would be the Wanda variant of the Unusual Couple shirt. It's an augmented reality shirt, so you can use your phone to unlock a video layer of the shirt. Order soon so you'll have the shirt in time for the premiere. And they've got all kinds of great Marvel, DC, and Star Wars inspired gear at EpicHeroShop.com, including the shirt that I'm wearing right now. Look at Boba Fett, looking real cool. Badass mother. Sign up for their newsletter at the bottom of their website to get notified about merch drops and be your own hero today at EpicHeroShop.com. So now that Vision is flying around with a new chaos magic power source, combined with S.W.O.R.D's new messed up programming matrix swimming around in his high-tech noggin, this new Vision, powered by the darkness of chaos magic, has a pretty high chance of being super messed up and potentially a pawn to be used for dark entities lurking in the shadows, like your Chthons, your multi-armed Defender Stranges that I believe to have been corrupted by chaos magic, or hell, even the Dread Dormammu himself, who we all know wants nothing more than to make his way back to MCU Earth using avatars like Caecilius. But there's also the mystery of Billy and Tommy, who we know for sure will be playing prominent roles in this movie, as they are the main reason why Wanda Maximoff has been burning the midnight oil and the midday tea, filling her mind with the devil's fanfiction written in the Darkhold. And given that Billy and Tommy were revealed to be merely Infinity Stone energy given form by the Scarlet Witch's mastery of both chaos magic and the Mind Stone energy living inside of her after the Mind Stone exploded in Wakanda, Wanda Maximoff has likely been using her deep connection to the darkness of chaos magic to, as Sorcerer Supreme Wang puts it, scour the dark borders between known and unknown universes for the purposes of finding a multiverse where Billy and Tommy actually exist. Possibly with plans to steal them from another Wanda Maximoff variant so she can have them all for herself. That would be pretty freaking diabolical. However, since we do have this shot of Wanda Maximoff confronting and consoling a variant of herself from the trailers, I also believe that there's a possibility that Wanda Maximoff has been going from reality to reality, absorbing the powers of her Scarlet Witch variants to fully aid her in being able to rewrite reality on a multiversal level. Not just a universe, multiversal level, for the purposes of her children existing in every single possible reality, so no other Scarlet Witch variant would ever have to suffer again, because Wanda has been doing nothing but suffering since she was a child. So I can totally see Wanda Maximoff doing this. And hey, it beats kidnapping kids, right, Yondu? You're dead, I'm sorry. But of course, the biggest WTF moment of WandaVision has got to be the whole Ralph Boner thing, right? I mean, come on, this was supposed to be Fox X-Men Quicksilver, am I right? I mean, not some random struggling actor named Boner.
Boner.
So I would highly expect the appearance of Evan Peters, Peter Maximoff proper in Doctor Strange 2 to explain to audiences everywhere that the Ralph Boner twist in WandaVision wasn't made to torture us and be me, but instead it was the first introduction to the concept of multiverse variants to the general public, which is actually something I directly asked Loki showrunner Michael Waldron when Marvel Studios allowed me to interview him last year before Loki debuted, which was the coolest thing that ever happened to me, and I love Michael Waldron a lot. But those are just some of the biggest mysteries WandaVision has left us ever since the year 2021. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that all these mysteries will be addressed in Multiverse of Madness?
Is it still the ship of Theseus?
Or are there other mysteries that you think I missed? Let us know in the comment section below. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. You can follow me at MasterTainment on Twitter if you want to see me tweet some really weird shit, but really interesting theories. But more importantly, you can follow New Rockstars wherever we are on social media. And when you do on YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notifications every time we upload a video. And hey, again, hit up newrockstarsmerch.com so you can find our latest Tomb of the Moon God latest obsession shirt, and also all of our other amazing merch options there. We have a lot of cool nerd stuff, so head over to newrockstarsmerch.com today. And of course, Discord is always where we like to continue our nerdy conversations. So if you are 18 years old and older, please head to the description box below to just find our Discord link and join the conversation there. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow me at MasterTainment on Twitter, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.